Marcus Rashford has now been added to the book of legends of Manchester United. That is to say, Marcus Rashford is now a legend of Manchester United. Now, before we start arguing, is he a legend or is not a legend, all those things, let's first of all, check what it takes a player to become a legend of a particular club. Before we go into that, please make sure you like this video, leave a comment. It's very, very important. After watching, make sure you leave a comment and also share this video. Please don't forget to leave a comment and share. Also like this video. Now, when you talk about being a legend of a club, there are two criteria of becoming a legend of a club. We'll learn together. Don't worry, I'll be pasting it there, right? Because I made a very good research before this video. Number one is on-field criteria, and number two is off-field criteria. When you talk about on-field criteria, you talk about consistency, big moments, trophies, and impact beyond start. Now, let's start with consistency. Was Marcus Rashford ever consistent enough for Manchester United? The answer is no. Because throughout his stay at the club, all we saw was Marcus Rashford being so good and getting all the praises from us this season. And then the next season, we start seeing the shadow of Marcus Rashford we saw the previous season, which means he wasn't consistent enough. That is number one. Number two, big moments. Did he get some big moments at United? The answer is pure yes. Long good. He got a lot of it, especially in the debuts between us and Man City, and also the games between us and Liverpool. I think he has a lot of big moments at the club, right? So he got that. Now we talk about trophies, and when we talk about trophies, we talk about major trophies, not just FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Respect to FA Cup and Carabao Cup, but did he win any major trophy with Manchester United? Yes, I think he won the Europa League trophy with Manchester United in 2016. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. Did he win Premier League? No. Did he win Champions League? No. Did he win Intercontinental Cup? Sorry. No. Did he win Super Cup? No. Did he win Club World Cup? No. Which means he won only one major trophy with Manchester United, which is the Europa League. The next one is impact beyond stats, which means influencing a club style of play. Did he influence us in any way? Influence the club style of play? The answer is no. He did not. He failed, in terms of influencing our style of play. So that is that for on-field, criteria. Now let's move to off-field criteria. In this one, we have what I call the 4 L's. And the 4 L's means longevity, loyalty, leadership, and living gracefully. That means living the club in good terms. Now let's start with longevity. Did he spend a lot of his prime age at United? The answer is yes. I think for me, I feel like he didn't really get to his peak, peak at United, but the little one, he managed to get, he utilized it. So I feel like he spent a lot of his, prime age at United. So yes, he got that one correctly. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. Number two is loyalty. You all know the meaning of loyalty. Was Marcus Rashford ever loyal to the club? Like, was he committed to the club's activities? The answer is no, because we have seen a scenario where Marcus Rashford was seen in a club after a heavy loss against our arch enemy like Manchester City. So I think like he wasn't ever committed enough to the club. The next one here is leadership. Did he ever at any point act as a role model to the fan base of the club and the academy boys? The answer for me via the fan base is no. Marcus Rashford was never committed enough to act as a leader, or should I say role model, to the fan base of this club, unless you're being biased. For me, I feel like he didn't ever do that. He didn't ever act as a role model to the fan base of this club because he didn't live an exemplary life, if I can put it that way. All right, so for me, he felt that wrong. Let's move over to leaving the club gracefully. Did he leave Manchester United gracefully? Now you can answer that one for me. Did Marcus Rashford leave the club gracefully? Now, after putting all these things I said now, answer me now. Do you think Marcus Rashford is a legend of Manchester United? Before you answer, go through all the things I just listed now and then answer us in the comments. All right? Peace.